Welcome. Thanks for joining us again. Today, we're going to be discussing free cocktails, free Wi-Fi, and no single supplement. Which cruise line does it best? Today, we're pitting cruise lines against each other to see who wins on drinks, Wi-Fi, and solo traveler fees. If you're 60 plus and love cruising or want to start, you know these perks and extra charges can make a big difference. Some lines will hand you unlimited pina coladas, while others hand you a big bar tab. Ooh. Some will let you surf the internet for free, others charge a fortune for Wi-Fi. And if you're cruising solo, you might pay double on one cruise line, but sail happily and affordably on another. In this video, I'll break down which cruise lines give you the best deals on drinks, Wi-Fi, and solo cabins, so you can cruise smarter. Let's set sail on this showdown. Let's talk quick example before we jump in. Norwegian Cruise Lines. Their free at sea package bundles drinks and basic Wi-Fi right into the price, so you don't have to worry about racking up a bar tab every time you order a martini or want to check on an email. By comparison, many of the more budget-focused lines still make you purchase drink and internet packages separately, which can add hundreds of dollars to your bill at the end of the week, depending on your usage, of course. Two different approaches, two very different passenger experiences when it comes to perks. Then there's the issue of traveling solo. On most cruise lines, if you don't bring a companion, you're hit with what was called a single supplement, often paying up to double the standard fare for no one else in the room with you. But some companies like Norwegian have started offering studio cabins designed and priced for one traveler without that painful surcharge. A studio cabin also comes with exclusive access to the studio cabin lounge, an exclusive private space for guests staying in studio or solo cabins to meet, socialize, and enjoy complimentary snacks, beverages like coffee, espresso, and pastries. It serves as a central hub for solo travelers to connect with each other through a daily gathering hosted by a dedicated crew member, who also helps organize dining activities. It's a game changer for solo cruisers who don't want to pay double for just sitting alone. The takeaway is simple. Choosing the right cruise line can make a huge difference, not just in your enjoyment on board, but in how much you spend once you're there.
Before we move on to the next section, Customer Care Manager Max here with a quick message. See that QR code? Give it a quick scan and jump into our Where to Next survey. In just 2 minutes, share your dream trip and travel style, and Ken will craft a custom recommendation for you. Plus, you could even win a free vacation, easier than fetching a stick and way more rewarding.
Thanks, Max, for that addition. All right, it's time to break it down. Which cruise lines are champions of inclusive perks and which ones make you pay a la carte? I've done the research and here's what I found. Value. Let's compare cruise lines on each perk category. Drinks. Who gives the free booze or soda? On most mainstream cruise lines, think Royal Caribbean, Carnival, MSC, drinks are not included. You get basic coffee, tea, and maybe juice at breakfast. And of course water, but sodas, specialty coffees, and cocktails, beer and wine, those cost extra unless you buy a package. Packages can run dozens of dollars per day, which really adds up at the end of the week or 10 days. However, some lines stand out by including drinks. Norwegian Cruise Line offers a free at sea fare that includes a classic drinks package in your price, meaning a wide range of alcoholic and specialty drinks come at no extra charge. On the more premium end, luxury lines like Silver Seas, Regent, and Seven Seas include all alcoholic beverages all the time. Of course, you pay up more upfront for those cruises. One notable mention, Virgin Voyages does not include alcohol, but does include sodas, juices, and drip coffee in your fare. Bottom line, if you love a cocktail by the pool, Norwegian's all-included model or one of the luxury lines might be your best friend, whereas on another line you'll want to budget for a beverage package or stick to the free lemonade and iced tea. Wi-Fi. Who keeps you connected? Internet at sea has historically been a luxury, but times are changing. Many lines still make you buy Wi-Fi plans, often pricey and sometimes slow, but here are the winners. Virgin Voyages includes free Wi-Fi for all passengers, no charge to browse, check email, or post those envy-inducing vacation photos that you think are good. Norwegian's Free at Sea, I mentioned, comes with basic Wi-Fi package. It's important to note that this is a limited Wi-Fi package. For the most amount of connectivity, you may want to upgrade to a package that offers unlimited internet use. So if being connected is extremely important, stick with the lines that bundle it, or factor Wi-Fi into your budget when you purchase. Most cruise lines still charge a pretty penny for Wi-Fi. So the top Wi-Fi inclusion as of now is Virgin, hands down. Solo travelers. Who doesn't punish the single cruiser? This one's a big deal for many seniors who might cruise alone. Traditionally, cruise lines charge a single supplement, basically making a solo traveler pay almost double, since cabins are priced for two. Ouch! But some lines are much kinder to solos. Norwegian Cruise Lines is a pioneer here. They have studio cabins designed and priced for solo travelers on several of their ships, with no or low single supplements. They even have a special lounge for solo guests to mingle. Virgin Voyages also shines. They offer solo-friendly cabins and often only a 10 to 25% supplement instead of the usual 100%. Royal Caribbean has a few ships with solo cabins, though limited in number, and many river cruise companies occasionally waive single supplements on select sailings. The losers, lines that still routinely charge 100% extra if you're alone. Unfortunately, that's most of them, including Carnival, Holland America, and others. If you're a solo cruiser, I'll do your homework and pick a line and ship that actively welcomes solos, so you don't end up paying through the nose for that empty section bed. Now, based on what you care about most, free drinks, free Wi-Fi, or solo travel friendliness, you probably have a sense of which line might be your personal winner. Let's wrap it up with a quick verdict. Payoff. In summary, there's no one-size-fits-all winner. It depends on which perk matters most to you. For drinks, Norwegian's is all-included model. It leads the pack for giving you that open bar experience. For Wi-Fi, Virgin Voyages stands out by keeping you connected for free. And for solo travelers, Norwegian is a top choice with solo cabins, and Virgin keeps single supplements modest, while many other lines charge hefty fees for solos. The real best cruise line is the one that matches your priorities. Now that you know who offers what, you can choose a cruise that won't hit you with surprise charges. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more cruise and travel insights. And tell me in your comments which perk matters most to you on what cruise line. Free drinks, free Wi-Fi, or avoiding that dreaded single supplement. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, happy cruising and smooth sailing. Bon voyage.